Today we're talking pet peeves, Michael Jordan and Mary J. Blige, and bitch better have my money. If these are things you'd like to hear, stay tuned. Welcome back, YouTube family. My name is Monica, and I am your hostess for We the People TV 2022. If you are new, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you for your support. What time is it? It's time to... Before we get into the thick of things, I want to share with you things you don't need to apologize for. Okay, let me repeat that. Things you do not need to apologize for. Number one, loving someone. No ma'am, no sir. You do not have to apologize for it. That's your prerogative. Love who you want to love. Number two, saying no. You do not have to apologize for it. Why, you ask? Because no is a complete sentence. Do you want something to eat? No. See how easy that was? No explanations. Number three, following your dreams. You do not. They're your dreams. No apologies. Number four, taking me time. Ooh, let me run that back one more time. Like my friend said, let me reverse that back. Number four, taking me time. You do not have to apologize for it. Because if you get sick or, Father forbid, you die or whatever bad thing can happen to you, who you gonna blame? You can't blame them. Take your me time. Number five, your priorities. Do not have to apologize for that. What's important to you is important to you. And guess what? Other folk gonna put what's important to them first. So you do the same. Number six, this is very important, ladies, because we are known to just kind of hang in there with this. I'm guilty. Ending a toxic relationship. You heard me. You don't have to apologize for it. Ending a toxic relationship. No apologies. Number seven, your imperfections. You do not have to apologize for that. You are perfectly imperfect. No apologies. Number eight, standing your ground. Whatever you believe is what you believe, and nobody can take that away from you. That is what builds your character. That is what builds, that's what gives you integrity. You have to stand for something, or as the saying say, you'll fall for anything. Stand your ground. And nine, my favorite, telling the truth. You do not have to apologize for telling the truth. Now, it may not always be what people want to hear, and it may not always sound good coming out, but do it anyway. It's for your own good. Even if it seems like it's not at that time, like it's not benefiting you to be truthful, it always is. It works out for your good in the long run. So, that's it. 9 things you don't have to apologize for. And if somebody say something to you. The first question to the juror this week, we have, what are your pet peeves? I'm asking you, what are your pet peeves? Comment below. Here's what the jury had to say. Okay, So our juror Tanya said her pet peeve is a dude, excuse me, y'all, a dude that wears a man purse, and a waist trainer. That pretty boy stuff. I'm sorry. I had like indigestion or something. Goodness. Our juror Dominique said, "Don't tell me you're going to do something and don't do it." Me too, I'm with you on it. That's why I try to keep my word. He said, "I go off your words and will feed you with a long handled spoon if you renege on your word." Yeah, I feel you on that, Dominique. I try not to say something I can't do. And then if I do say I'm going to do something and I'm unable to do it, get a person a heads up. Just say, "Hey, I know I said I was going to do XYZ, but this came up and I'm not going to be able to do it." They'll understand. And if they don't, you did your part. Monet says her pet peeve is when a person usually gives her something and really don't want to. She tell them, "Never mind, that's okay." She said mainly because she bends over backwards for them, and then they just really show they really show her their true colors. I feel you on that one. Our juror K. said, "Bad drivers." Girl, well, I know you stay in with your panties in a bunch, baby, because they everywhere. They all over the world, bad drivers. And our juror Gloria says, "Liars, a thief, and a person who does something for me then brings it up later." My pet peeve, I have a couple, but the one that irks me the most, I can't stand a liar. Ooh, that irks me. Especially a voluntary lie, one I didn't even ask you for. Now, if I, ask a question that is seemingly not my business, and you don't really want to tell me it's not my business, now I can understand your lying in that regard. But when you just blatantly come out with a lie that you don't even have to tell, that just do something to me. My grandma said that just make my... So next was something I thought would be fun, and it's called Pick 3. You should see it now. You pick 3. Here's what the jury had to say. Dominic said 168. Our juror Tanisha said 1, 4, and 8. And our juror Letitia said 1, 2, and 6. I also picked 1, 4, and 8. I feel like I would want just give me some cash right quick. Give me what was 4? Give me some unlimited airline tickets, unlimited. I mean, you can fly anywhere, anytime. And then 8, unlimited free medical care. Because the way that medical thing's set up now, y'all, yeah, free me some medical care. What did you pick? You didn't? Comment below. Pick 3. So Cardi B was trending in the news this week. If you don't know, if you haven't been keeping up, Cardi B won a defamation lawsuit against Tasha K. I think that's her name. She's a YouTuber. And she was saying some really ugly things about Cardi B that were not true. And so Cardi B, Tasha K was interviewing with someone, and they asked her about her payment. When was she going to start paying her money? I think she owes like 3 point so many million. I don't know, y'all Google it, because I don't have my statistics with me right now. But yeah, she owed Cardi B like $3 million. So the interviewer was asking her about her payment plan. So she just was flat out like, I ain't got it. And she proceeded to tag some other people like 50 Cent, and I forget the other people's name. But I'm assuming she was saying that either they got sued and couldn't pay, or then I thought, well, maybe she mean that they do the same thing and nobody sued them. I don't know, but she for whatever reason, she tagged these people. And Cardi B heard the interview and she clapped back on social media and put BBHMM. I don't know if she put that per se. I think she said the phrase. Bitch better have my money. So I posed a question to the jury. Cardi B said BBHMM. What do you think? Here's what they had to say. My take on Cardi B's situation is yes, she is correct. The lady should pay. You know, you just shouldn't be making up lies on people, especially stuff that you can't really prove, and that's damaging. Like, I can see you maybe joking it, and then that's a thin line. You can't really be joking, like saying stuff now. And most of the stuff that I'm reporting, I'm getting it from the radio. Somebody done said it. It's been in the newspaper. I ain't making it up. It's already, y'all probably done heard it before y'all even see my video. So yeah, you got to be really careful about what you say about people. Because you can be sued and you will have to pay. So yeah, I agree with Cardi. Lady, you got to give her money. What do you say? Comment below. So the next thing we're going to talk about is I'm going to give you a tip on how to slap somebody on the job and keep it. We talking about Juan Howard, y'all. Y'all saw the video. He cold, baby. The internet ain't got no couth, as folks could say. They don't have no chill. They just went in on the man. I posed a question to the jury. Okay, Juan Howard, the basketball coach from Michigan, hit the opponent's coach after Sunday's game. Should he have hit the guy? Here's what the jury had to say. I do not think Juan should have hit the guy, but also I don't think the guy should have provoked him. You know, people will do that. They'll sit and they'll do something, and then when you respond in a way that they're not expecting, then they want to be like, oh, look at him. So this was a two-part question for the jury. The first one was, should he have hit him? And the second part to the question is, do you think this gives white people a reason to say this is why we don't hire y'all? Y'all meaning black people. Kim Porter, the police officer who killed Dante Wright when she mistakenly pulled out her gun instead of her taser, received a 2-year sentence for the death of Dante Wright. And I posed a question to the jury, is this a fair sentence? Here's what they had to say.
Hell no.
My take, 2 years is not long enough. And more so than that, have y'all seen her mug shot? I'm going to try to put a picture to show it to you. She's smiling. She got a smirk. So trending in the news this week, a parent was 15 minutes late in picking her child up from daycare. Upon her arrival, she found her child locked in a room. Who is at fault? This is what I posed to the jury. Here's what they had to say. My thoughts about the child being locked in the room for however long till the parent got there. Call me, Alabama. Comment below. Also trending in the news were these pictures. Michael Jordan and Mary J. Blige. The streets are saying Michael Jordan is ready for a black woman again. What do you think? Here's what the jury had to say. So the juror Alexis said, I wouldn't mind seeing them together. And I said, that's not a bad idea. I mean, if he were available. And she replied, he's not. Come on, Alexis. You know that man married. So what do you think about Michael Jordan and Mary J. Blige being a couple if he were single? I think they make a cute couple. I think that's just what he needs. What you think? Comment below. So 50 Cent was fat shamed after the Super Bowl, and Nelly was shamed for his sex tape. Is it a double standard if you can't talk about Lizzo? Comment below. Here's what the jury had to say. So I do think that it's a double standard. You shouldn't talk about nobody because none of us have room to really talk about each other. But if you're going to talk about one, you got to talk about the other. So yes, it is a double standard. But our juror Alexis said that I thought 50 looked good. Meat for the man. Bones are for the dogs. She said Nelly wasn't that terrible. We just had really high expectations based on the rest of him. He's so big and fine. We just knew it was going to be about average like the rest of him. And then she says Lizzo be doing her thug thizzle, but she has to accept that she's going to be criticized simply because she's breaking news. And I totally agree, Alexis. You are 100% correct. What do you say? What do you think? You think it's a double standard? Comment below. Last but not least, this is a fill in the blank that I posed to the jury. Before I die, something on your bucket list. I want to what? Fill in the blank. I'm not going to tell you till you do it. Thank you. Here's what the jury had to say. Tanya said it's too much to say. Gloria said take a ballroom dancing class. Time said I like to take a salsa dancing class with my husband. And I said I would like to visit the state of beautiful Hawaii. What did you put down there? Let me go look and see. If you enjoyed my videos, thank you for watching. See you next time.
Have you subscribed? Give us a big thumbs up.